Hi guys, today we're going to do a quick training flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator between Coningsby, Lakenheath in the amazing F35A. It's about 50 miles as the crow flies, so should be a lot of fun. Look at all those remove before flight tags, fantastic. Let's get started. IPP master on, ICCs 1 and 2 and battery on. As with all 5th gen fighters, we've got this amazing PCD display which is waiting to initialise. PCD stands for Panoramic Cockpit Display. Fully customisable to suit the needs of the pilot, but on this first half of the screen I'm going to have the fuel and the engine display. Engine switch to run, which is guarded, and IPP to start. Sound effects in this mod are absolutely fantastic, and if you look carefully you can see a bit of heat blur too. So safety pins on the canopy are going to be stowed, canopy closed, and PCDs looking fully initialised now. Let's start programming them. Seat pin removed, ejection seat armed. FCS page, we're going to have a secondary, probably going to be the HUD, and finally we're going to have a map view. Last but by no means least, we're going to have the EFI and a HSI display for navigation. Setting the pressure to 1001 in hectopascals. Squawking 4652, walking to on, setting the TACAN for 48 X-ray for Coningsby, so thinking ahead, we're going to be landing on runway 24 at Lakenheath, and the ILS frequency is 109.9, and the course heading is going to be 238. And setting my radio frequency for this flight to 122.8, which is Unicom for VATSIM. So just going to set up the autopilot now. Going to set the auto throttle speed to 250 knots, and I'm going to set my altitude for the departure phase to 060 or 6,000 feet, and set the lights to position, strobe and formation. Taxi lights to on, HUD to auto, and PCDs to day. Parking brake, and we're ready to go. So we're going to taxi to holding point Alpha 1 on runway 25. Just received our takeoff clearance to line up and wait on runway 25. Check-in takeoff trim set to positive 7 units. Checking the T's and P's, making sure everything's in the green. Around 150 knots we're going to rotate. Positive rate, gear travels, flaps are auto. Going to hit the burners, build speed up to around 400 knots, and then I think we're going to go for a performance takeoff. Straight up to flight level 170. Auto throttle on and heading en route to Lakenheath. So here we are, lined up with runway 24 on Lakenheath, doing 350 knots at approximately 2,000 feet. Gotta love the Orbex scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator. KS01 initial. One's at the brake. .060 for the downwind, typical English weather. KS01, base, gear stop, runway 24. Gear travels, flaps in auto, switching on the ILS mode, established on ILS runway 24, 7.5. Graphics are absolutely fantastic. Switching off the ILS mode, just putting the velocity vector on the underrun. And touchdown. A little bit of aero braking, a little bit off centre line, so compensated with the rudder. Welcome to Lakenheath. Vacating runway 24 on Sierra. To park on 17 on C South stand, which are newly built for the F35As here at Lakenheath. Graphics fantastic. Loving the mud hens too. Number 17, taking it nice and slow, on centre line, referencing the other aircraft, and on the brakes. There we have it, canopy open. Putting in the safety pins, safing the ejector seat, pin in place, and shutting down on the stand.
engine.
Well guys, that was a lot of fun. So as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you up there. Bye bye.